ザ・トモタク先生。
Hello everyone, it's your boy, TheDomotaku Sensei here today with another figure unboxing video, and of course we have here more Hinature. We have the summer Hinature right here. So we can take a little close-up look at this unboxing. Thankfully the Halo installation, which we saw just a while back, was not too bad. But anyways, yeah, so we have here the summer Hinature figure. So this one is the second form or second iteration of the figure. I already have the B-full unboxing figure over there chilling in the corner. This one was its second iteration, I believe. This one's by Goodsmile company also, if I can get the box. But yeah, I believe this one came later down the line after the first one. And as we can see here, it is much more smaller, much less, you know, length and space needed for this particular figure. Considering the wings are huge on the default figure, I'm surprised this one here is like more shortened, but you know, you want to take up more space, I guess. But anyways, aside from that, we also have, once again, the figure. This is like pretty much her default sprite in the game. I have it right here from my little Bai collection. So here you go, here's, oh shit, whoops. So here's the sprite in game, and this is the figure. So it's pretty one-to-one, pretty much. This is actually from Bai, it's from Mercari. This is a pre-owned figure, and the seller, from the description of the item I got it, was that he kept it in a glass case. So it's in solid condition. The box is like pretty much open already, no tape needed to cut, is like already pre-opened, right? But it looks like that the figure was already like attached to the base, from the looks of it when I got it. So yeah, it's all assembled. The only assembly really needed was the halo, and thankfully it wasn't too bad to put it on, so there you go. But yeah, the base is nice. Like you have a little like water beach sandy base with a little starfish here. Very nice, very nice. And then of course you have the little what do you call it, the floaty, the life raft or whatever. But yeah, aside from that, it's a solid figure, I'm not gonna lie. Now there is actually one thing to be careful of, because when I was buying this figure, there are bootlegs of this figure. So when you're buying this figure, be careful. But you know, I look up reviews of the sellers, and you know, they're credible, and usually if they're selling from Japan, there's some credibility, and they always tell you if it's like the bootlegs. But yeah, the facial expression is pretty close, pretty standard, right? Yeah, we're at one-to-one. And of course you got the school uniform or school swimsuit, right? Pretty much. So yeah, with this, I have the second Hina figure out there, I guess. Let me go put this one back, because we actually have another figure to unbox. Alright, we'll put that right there. We'll leave Hina right here. So the reason I got this figure was because I actually had a figure pre-ordered, I guess, that was supposed to come out, but then delays happened and it got pushed back way longer, so I kind of canceled it. So then my idea was like, wow, I canceled that figure. I guess I could like use that money I was supposed to spend on that figure that got delayed, and then just get something entirely new. And actually, yeah, this figure was not too bad to get. Also, considering it's on Bai, it's like pre-owned. I got it for like not a bad deal. Like this was less expensive than the first Hinature figure, because that one's like brand new, but this one's pre-owned, so Very solid. Very solid. But to continue on with my Blue Archive figure adventures, we have here Alice Maid. This one, actually, I must say, this box is nice. Like, first of all, you have like the big cover of the thing, and then the side just looks like, you know, a very fancy box decorating. Uh-oh. There we go. Holy moly. It's a big unboxing. Alright, instruction guide. Oh, there is some assembly acquired from the looks of it. Alrighty. The base. Ooh, look at that base, actually. Oh, here we go. Halo, very, we call it fragile. Don't break that. And then we got the broom with our little K. Okay, focus on the K. You can't see it. Oh, it's not focused, but you know, it's K. Oh, whoa, that's tricky. Her foot is on the broom. Alrighty, that's, and then next, the halo and the hair. I guess we'll just do the hair first. This one's more easier to do. Alright, let's take a look at Alice Maid. So this one, thankfully, wasn't too bad. I must say I'm impressed with the base for this one. So you have a nice little carpet base. Yo, this is a nice feeling right here. I only have one figure that's also like this. It's the Leonardo da Vinci Rider from Fate Grand Order. But yeah, interestingly enough, this figure is at an angle. So this support here is very, like, you know, clearly you're not touching the ground at all. And also, like, this foot is resting on the broom. So the base had this, the carpet with this broom head. And then the figure is actually just resting on this one, at least this like foot here. This is the only support, but this one's leaning on this, which is pretty interesting. And then, of course, you have to stick in the broom to, you know, connect it, right, and fit in perfectly. Now you can see K up close. There's our K. And of course, Alice. The hair accessory, very nice. They had little, like, placeholders for the accessories, so you know which one went where. You gotta keep those. Very nice, very nice. The hair nicely flows around the character. And then the halo was not too bad to put in. Very nice, very nice. And yeah, this is, I must say, a really nice looking figure. Like, I really wanted one Alice figure because I have, like, you know, my top 10 or favorite students, right? And Alice is definitely up there. And we don't have the default version, but this one's really nice. Like, it's pretty good. The presentation is, like, really good. And then also the face. It's pretty spot on. She's doing the 07. Yep, pretty good. A solid figure. Little extra points for the base, the nice feel and touch. Then, you know, just the Alice and the Maid outfit. Very nice, very nice. It's very good, yeah. Alright, we have to stand these two side by side. I'm pretty sure Alice is taller than Hina, but you know what? They're a good duo, like in Volume F, right? So yeah, with that assembly completed, we have here two new Blue Archive figures of some of my favorite characters from the game. Very nice, very nice. You got a Summer Hina and a Maid Art Alice. So yeah, anyways guys, that'll be it for this unboxing video. I have so much more figures coming in later down the year, of course. And also I was like looking up figures on, because actually one of the reasons I bought this figure was because they had, like, I forget what kind of like festival it's called, but there's this event going on in JP and my freaking Twitter was blowing up on my phone of all the new figure releases and announcements and everything. I think it's called, is it Wonderfest or something like that? I don't know exactly the name, but my phone was blowing up with notifications on Twitter for a lot of figure announcements. There's so many Blue Archive figure announcements, and one of them was a dress Hina. So now I could have the normal Hina, I can have the summer Hina, and then when the dress Hina comes in, I'll probably grab that. So I can have the trifecta. Perfect. But yeah, that's it for this unboxing. Very excited to play Blue Archive on Steam now that it's coming out in like a few days. And yeah, let me know if you guys play Blue Archive. Are you guys fellow senseis like me. Let me know who your favorite student is, fellow senseis. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified for any future uploads or streams. Blue Archive's coming to Steam, so you might see me stream some Blue Archive in the future for sure. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace.